ظريفة الطول وقفت أقول لك رايح عالغربي وبلادك أحسن لك، خايف يا ظريف تروح وتتملك وتعاشر الغير وتنساني أنا. يا ظريف الطول وقفت أقول لك رايح عالغربي وبلادك أحسن لك، خايف يا ظريف تروح وتتملك وتعاشر الغير وتنساني أنا.
The Dana Biosphere Reserve is Jordan's largest nature reserve, located in south-central Jordan. Dana Biosphere Reserve was founded in 1989 in the area in and around the Dana village and Wadi Dana, comprising 308 square kilometers.
Dana is a village near the city of Tafila, in the Fiunan area in central western Jordan. It is situated on the edge of Wadi Dana, a large natural canyon, and has views over Wadi Arba. It is a 15th century mountain village built in the Ottoman style. With its stone arches, winding streets and mountain surroundings. The people of Dana are from the Atata tribe and until recent years were Bedouin farmers.
Jordan is famous for spicy meat dishes and healthy vegetables like mantz, lamb and rice, falafel, fried or baked fritters, tabbouleh, parsley salad, and many others.
Petra is a famous archaeological site in Jordan's southwestern desert. Dating to around 300 B.C., it was the capital of the Nabataean kingdom. Accessed via a narrow canyon called Al-Khazneh, it contains tombs and temples carved into pink sandstone cliffs, earning its nickname, the Rose City. Perhaps its most famous structure is 45 meters high Al-Khazneh, a temple with an ornate, Greek-style facade, and known as the Treasury.
Al-Khazneh, aka Qasr el-Faraon, is one of the most elaborate rock-cut tombs in Petra, a city of the Nabataean kingdom inhabited by the Arabs in ancient times. As with most of the other buildings in this ancient town, including the monastery, this structure was carved out of a sandstone rock face.
The high place of sacrifice is located in the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Petra. It is named after its high location perched on top of the Jebel Madba mountain. Also known as al-Madba in Arabic, it was mainly used for the sacrifice of animals to the Nabataean god Dushara. At 170 meters high, the high place of sacrifice is one of the tallest locations in Petra. As well as being an important historical site, the ridge also offers dazzling views of the ancient city of Petra.
Garden Temple. Located in Wadi Farasa, adjacent to the tomb of the Roman soldier, the Garden Temple's function is as yet uncertain. The term may be misleading, since there are no burial niches. It appears more probable that it may have been part of the Nabataean water system. As to the right of the structure, there is an immense retaining wall that creates a natural water reservoir. The Garden Temple may have been used to supply the use of water for its rituals, or simply to supply water to Wadi Farasa.
The Qasr al-Bint is a religious temple in the Nabataean city of Petra. It faces the Wadi Musa and is located to the northwest of the Great Temple and to the southwest of the Temple of the Winged Lions. One of the best preserved of the ancient structures surviving in Petra today, it stands near the monumental gate and was a key focal point on the Colonnaded street, as well as a focus of religious worship.
The Arabic name Deir, the monastery, was given to the place by native Bedouins because of the crosses inscribed on the interior back wall during its Christian use in Byzantine times. The monument's facade of 47 meters width and 48 meters height, and the large hall behind it were carved out of the mountain around the mid-1st century AD.
The upper order with the broken, open pediment, which frames a circular phyllodes structure with a conic roof crowned by an urn, follows the model of the Al-Khazneh treasury. But since there were no tombs inside, Deir could not have been a mausoleum. In the raised niche of the back wall, traces of a later removed beetle were found, and on both sides of the rock chamber there are flat wide benches, which suggest that it was a cultic place. Colonnaded Street represents an original Nabataean creation, later refurbished during the period of Roman occupation. It would have been one of the principal shopping streets of ancient Petra. The street was rebuilt in 106 BC with a width of 6 meters.
The Great Temple at Petra is a grand monumental complex that lies south of the Colonnaded street at Petra. It covers an area of 7,560 square meters. The complex was probably completed in the early 1st century AD, under the rule of Nabataean King Aretas IV, as suggested by architectural and sculptural details.
The royal tombs of Petra, which were carved from rose-red sandstone by the Nabataeans more than 2,300 years ago, sit at the heart of the ancient city of Petra. Carved into the base of al-Khazneh mountain, a short distance from where the outer Seek opens out onto Petra's central plain. The monumental size and richly decorated facade suggest that they were built for wealth or important people, possibly Petran kings or queens.
Petra Theater is a 1st century AD Nabataean theater situated 600 meters from the center of Petra. Substantial part of the theater was carved out of solid rock, while the scena and exterior wall were constructed.
Stay far away, wanna stay the same way, yeah, don't worry about it. Yes, I did for two, come on, look what you lose, get it back again and won't stay far away, wanna stay the same way, yeah, don't worry about it. Yes, I did for two, come on, look what you lose, yeah, don't worry about it. Yes, I did for two, come on, look what you lose, yeah, don't worry about it. Yes, I did for two, come on, look what you lose, yeah, don't worry about it. Yes, I did for two, yeah, don't worry about it. Come on, worry about it.
Biosphere.